Hello everybody, it's Paul Nicholson back for our third practice game of the week with Sporting Life, and this one is very similar to a game that I like in my spare time. It's called golf. It's based on number 1 all the way through to 18 on the dartboard, and what you want to get from this is the best score possible after 18 holes, or 18 segments in this game. Now, it's best to play this against someone else because if you play it on your own, it's not that fun. But if you play against someone else, or even multiple people, it can get very competitive, which is where this game comes into its own. What you want to do is you want to get the treble, which will give you a birdie on that particular hole. So the aim of the game is to get the trebles. If you get it with your first dart, great. You scored a birdie, -1, on to the next hole, and you wait for someone else to shoot. If you only score a double, you will score a par on the hole. Now, ordinarily you won't go for the double, but you might jag it. But if you only get a single on this hole, you are going to have +1. If you miss it completely, it is +2. So there you go. You want to get the trebles, and you want to get yourself a nice round after 18 holes. If you're level with your opponent after 18 holes, that's where number 19, 20 and the bullseye come into play, because they are the playoff holes if you are level after 18. Same rules apply, but you always play the playoff holes, all of them, not just the one. It's not sudden death. So you play 19, 20 and the bullseye. We're going to put a scorecard up here on the graphic just below this video here, so please check it out. If you have any questions, please tweet me at the Asset180 or indeed tweet Sporting Life, and we'll get in touch with you to give you any answers to any questions that you have. But I'm going to shoot a couple of holes now, and I'll let you know what I'm talking about. So as you can see, I'm on hole number 13, and with my first dart, I managed to get the treble 13, which means I am -1 for this particular hole. So on my scorecard, I can write -1 and keep my tally a little bit to the right of that. So if I had got the single with all 3 darts, I would have got myself +1 for the hole, of course, because I didn't get the treble. If I managed to get a double with one of the darts, of course, that would be a par. But if you miss all 3, going for 13 on this particular hole, you're going to be getting a double bogey, and you don't want to be getting those in golf or in darts in this game. So this is the crux of it. You want to get birdies, you want to get a few pars. You're going to have a few misses, of course, but you want the best score possible at the end, and you want to beat all your friends, don't you? Just keep going. The only other thing to really explain with this game is the bullseye at the very end on the playoff holes. It's a little bit different. So I've managed to get the bullseye with my second dart here, which would equate to a birdie, -1 for that hole. If I manage to get a 25, that would be classed as a par on this hole. So you hit the green, don't have to putt, it's not golf, it's darts. That gets you a par. If you go outside, that's going to be +1 for the hole. No chance of getting a double bogey on the very last playoff hole on the bullseye, but the thing is, you want to be getting a par or a birdie in these playoff holes. So don't miss the ball, at least don't miss the 25. The last thing you want to do is be outside with all 3 on that last playoff hole.